Key point 1. Your sleep rocks. Recall the last time you got out of bed with a smile. How often did you battle yawns by your third cup of coffee or wrestle with insomnia, recalling all your failures from years ago? If that sounds familiar, it's time to learn more about sleep. Knowledge is not only a weapon, but also a foundation for happiness. While it's common to sacrifice hours of rest for work, it's not a wise choice. Sleep activates dozens of processes to restore and improve the body, including hormone production. These chemicals regulate organ and tissue functions and even influence emotions. For example, dreaming fosters serotonin production, which is responsible for pleasure, and reduces cortisol, a stress hormone. Moreover, sleep helps you become smarter because your brain sorts through your experiences and turns them into crucial long-term memories. Every neuron and cell does its job to help you feel good in the morning. Do you want to thank these little tireless workers or become an effective manager of your sleep? Then dive into this summary for answers to complex questions about sleep and simple tools to enhance your sleep quality. Key point 2. Enhancing your sleep through habits. No matter how complicated chemical and biological processes may seem, they all rely on fundamental factors. You can go about your daily routine and not notice that these little things are already affecting your sleep. Consider, for instance, choosing curtains at a store. Are they opaque enough? Your body perceives light not only through your eyes, but also through your skin. So even a sleep mask may not be enough to avoid annoying rays. Ouch, the moonlight. Make sure the darkness in your bedroom is thick, and you'll sleep faster. Good rest is the key to good work. Sometimes the only thing that brings joy in the morning is coffee. It's a beloved drink that has become integral to millions of people's daily routines. While there's nothing inherently wrong with it or other tonic products, moderation is key. Caffeine doesn't give you energy, it only stimulates the nervous system, resulting in even more tiredness once its effects wear off. In addition, its lengthy half-life means it can linger in your body for a long time. Even in the evening, a large cup of morning coffee can disturb your sleep. Even though giving up your favorite rituals is hard, try avoiding caffeine in the afternoon. A light tea or an extra glass of water will also help you cope with stress. As people hold a cup of coffee in one hand, they often have a smartphone in the other, a handy gadget and an essential element of the modern world. However, abstaining from both before bed can significantly improve your night's rest. The intense blue light from screens can irritate the eyes and excite the brain when it should be calming down. Furthermore, electronic devices emit waves that can disrupt sleep. Studies show that people who use gadgets before sleep often get stuck scrolling, sleep later, and experience poorer quality sleep than those engaged in other activities. Consider reading a physical book, playing with your pet, and talking with your partner. Your dreams may be more delightful after such an experience. Key point 3. In rhythm with your sleep. Everything in nature follows invisible laws, and our bodies are no exception. Governed by special circadian rhythms, our biological processes vary according to the time of day. Our ancestors aligned their daily routines with the sun, waking up at sunrise and sleeping at sunset. This pattern helped them stay active during the safer daylight hours, as the night was dangerous. The latest technology has shifted the body's biological cycles, allowing people to work even after midnight. But compared to the millennia-old cycle of natural sleep, a few decades is nothing. Some needs remain unchanged, such as getting 8 hours of sleep each night. This number is not just an inverted infinity sign, but a calculated figure. Sleep is divided into cycles of about 90 minutes, consisting of 2 main phases. Light sleep is associated with rapid eye movement and is also known as REM. You get the most energy in the second phase, deep sleep without eye movement, but waking up from it can be painful and disorienting. It's better to schedule your alarm for the end of the REM phase when you have dreams. After sleeping for about 5 cycles, precisely 8 hours, you will wake up without problems. Additionally, the quality of sleep is as valuable as the quantity. The most effective time for producing the right amount of hormones is from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. At this interval, melatonin, which is responsible for growth and regeneration, is actively produced. So most people feel a second wind and get down to business. Not a bad idea, but if you want to save money on anti-wrinkle cream, it's better to rest. Everyone has a unique system. It's worth listening to your reactions, even in everyday life. Sometimes scientific facts become part of popular culture. For example, you may know about the division between night owls, who find it challenging to get up early but can work hard late, and early birds, who wake up easily but lose productivity in the afternoon. In corporate culture, it's easier for the early birds to adapt to a generally approved schedule. On the other hand, owls are considered more creative. Understanding your body and balancing your circadian rhythm and work is essential, no matter which side you lean toward. This way, you can plan your life better and demonstrate a high performance. Key point 4. Satisfaction, sex, and sleep. The 3 S's that make each other better. In addition to work and productivity, there's also a romantic part of human life. Sex, sleep, and satisfaction complement each other perfectly. They have a strong connection. You gain oxytocin when sleeping near your partner while massaging, hugging, or touching their skin. This hormone helps fight stress, reduces the likelihood of depression, and helps regulate blood pressure. Prolactin, which is released during sex, also increases during sleep. Having an excellent intimate time will improve your relationship and allow you to sleep better afterward. Additionally, this link is not one-sided. Not only does sex affect sleep, but the opposite is also true. Lack of sleep leads to general weakness and decreased libido, but increases the risk of sexual diseases. According to medical research, sexual activity increases by 14% after a good night's rest. Want to have excellent intimacy with your partner? Make sure that you both have slept well beforehand. To become accustomed to a pleasant atmosphere, you should associate the bedroom with it. Try to make it a place for relaxation and pleasure. The following ideas may help you. Don't take laptops or work to bed. Let your bedroom be associated with rest. If you've been working there all day, you won't be able to get rid of thoughts of upcoming tasks in the evening. Add little items that you like to your bedroom. Remember, details create the atmosphere. Invite your partner to design your environment together. It can be fun and bring you closer to each other. You can show tenderness and love at any moment of life. Even if you don't have sex, evening conversations or sleeping in one bed can be an excellent practice for getting closer. Or a reason for quarrels. Everyone has their sleeping habits, so it's essential to communicate with your partner and find compromises. Do you need a blanket or 2? Which pillows are better to buy? Maybe one of you has a particular preference. Your choices affect you so much more because you are so much more. Shawn Stevenson. Love and respect are vital in this discussion. As you make important decisions, you'll become closer and improve each other's lives. Isn't that worth the effort? Key point 5. You sleep the way you eat. Even the smallest cells in your body are connected to millions of similar cells, communicating in a way that's even faster than your chats with friends. So, when you eat something harmful to your stomach, rest assured that your brain cells will quickly receive a signal through the nervous system. Now is the time for your body's reaction, which may result in a restless night. And what if you don't get enough sleep? Well, prepare for potential side effects while overeating or a poor appetite. The good news is that this connection works both ways. Just as poor choices affect you negatively, good nutrition can improve your health. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. First, pay attention to whether you're getting enough vitamins. One of the most essential minerals for good sleep is magnesium. Scientists say that up to 80% of the U.S. population have this deficiency, and therefore are more likely to suffer from sleep deprivation or even premature death. Fortunately, you can find magnesium in seafood, grains, vegetables, extracts, salts, and oils. What a pleasant surprise for your stomach bacteria, as they will immediately start strengthening the entire body. However, try to eat at least an hour and a half before bedtime. Digestion requires specific resources and increases the body's internal activity, which is not good for sleep. A healthy diet goes well with physical activity. Do you have a favorite workout? Sports can help you lose weight, which is often the cause of sleep problems. During exercise, the body temperature rises due to the release of stress hormones and drops for 4 to 6 hours. So, if you work out around 4 p.m., you'll get a drop in temperature and relax at 10 p.m., which is the ideal time for sleep. An athlete who works hard but doesn't sleep well won't achieve the desired result. The body releases chemical compounds for muscle growth and fat breakdown at night. Can't spare time for a long gym session? Yoga or quiet walks at lunchtime will also help. Engaging in these activities outdoors exposes you to sunlight, essential for melatonin production. By the end of the day, this accumulated melatonin will help you fall asleep more easily. Key point 6. Small recipes for big sleep. Your bedroom is a sanctuary. You should be comfortable here, especially in bed. The mattress must support your body, neither too hard nor soft, to allow you to lie in a good position. But what is the best position to be in? Sleeping on your back is often recommended because oxygen flow to the body is ideal in this position, although it can make breathing challenging. Conversely, sleeping on your stomach may ease breathing, but it may strain your spine. Many people also sleep on their side, which is related to prenatal development. The embryo is in a similar position, so even adults unconsciously imitate it to feel safe and breathe easier. However, it can lead to poor blood circulation on the limbs. Regardless of your sleeping position, you can steadily improve it by purchasing special pillows of the right height and softness. Still struggling to fall asleep? Consider these tips. Use an ionizer or humidifier. Sleeping in a cool place and using a warm blanket is also better than sweating. Aim for a temperature that's between 60 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Try bathing before bedtime to regulate your body temperature. No luck? Then it may be time to deal with your inner chatter. People don't spend enough time alone. They have less chance of recognizing their anxieties. During rest, your brain remembers everything that worries you, but the bedroom should be a space without fear. To get rid of intrusive thoughts, consider meditating. Our ability to focus and get things done is a big component of overall success. Shawn Stevenson. Meditation does not have to involve religious practices. It can be as simple as a quiet walk, counting steps, or focusing on a task like washing dishes. It may be difficult initially, but even short sessions will help you reduce stress, find peace, and better understand your feelings. Just as physical exercise is vital for the body, meditation is essential for the mind. Did you know? Research from the National Institutes of Health reveals that people spend about a third of their lives sleeping, equating to roughly 26 years on average. Conclusion. Sleep is your cozy corner, retreat, and pleasure only you can appreciate. Each part of your life relies on it so deeply that these parts cannot function properly without rest. Nowadays, it's increasingly difficult to rest when new technologies make it possible to sacrifice it for work. But this approach will only lead to many problems. However, prioritizing a good night's sleep can transform your days into something extraordinary. Fulfillment fosters happiness. Sleep is the best way to achieve it. Try this. Soak up more sunlight. It stimulates many beneficial hormones. Use a traditional alarm clock by your bed, not a smartphone. This way you won't be tempted to stay up late with your gadget. Choose comfortable pajamas. Changing clothes in the evening will signal that it's time to rest.